Stingray wing's been hanging for about 4 days now, so she's 4 days dry aged. Looking good, nice and set. All that extra blood would have drained out. We're going to make a bit of a yellow curry tonight, a yellow fish curry with our stingray. Right, let's get inside and start processing. You can see the edge of the wings dried right out. All the nice lines of the flesh are there. So we basically, there's a layer of cartilage through the middle, so we take that off one side, then take the cartilage off, throw all that out to the dogs. You can leave the skin on, but for this recipe I'm going to do skin off. And then we, the outer edges of the meat is all like stringy, so we're going to use that in our initial fry off and in our sauce, and then we're going to cut the rest of it into little segments to add later into the curry once the sauce has got a depth of flavour. Two meaty parts of our stingray wing, and this is the cartilage from in between. Now this goes outside to the dogs, then we just skin the fillets off, or the wings off, and all of those bits around the edge here that's not going to make a decent sized piece for going into the sauce later, we're going to add with our spice blend and char it off and use it for flavour in our sauce. There we have it. There's our stingray wings. One half of the wing always yields less meat than the other half. I think it's the top has more meat than the bottom. Like you would have saw in that video, it's almost like spaghetti. But those outer edges is all just, it doesn't hold together as a fillet. So these are our fillet bits. We'll cut those into serving size, put them in the fridge to rest. And all of this stuff is going to get chopped up really fine. And it's going to go with all our spices in our initial fry off to make our curry sauce. Curry leaves, green chilli, red chilli, ginger, garlic, red onions, cumin seeds, turmeric, salt, pepper, and some finely diced stingray wing. We're going to make a yellow stingray curry. We've got our wok heating up with some olive oil in there. We're going to chuck all of our herbs and spices and this fish in there, sear it all off, and then that's going to be the base of our nice yellow curry sauce. Once all of your spices, herbs and fish chunks are nice and crisped off, you want to go ahead and add in a tin of tomatoes, and you want to stir that around till that's all nice and sort of caramelized. Then we're going to add a tin of coconut cream and a little bit of water. And then we're going to let it slowly simmer away for half an hour to an hour, just till it's got a beautiful sauce going. And then we'll put in our chunks, we'll lay our chunks of stingray in the sauce, and for the last 15 to 20 minutes of the sauce reduction process, and that'll just poach those fillets off beautifully. Tin of chopped tomatoes, nicely seared off in there with all our other ingredients. Time to add our coconut cream. We're going to stir that through, and we're going to add half a cup to a cup of water, and then let that start simmering back. We just got to let that reduce down and thicken and let all those flavours permeate, and then we can add our stingray chunks. Our curry base or sauce has reduced down nicely. It's got about 15-20 minutes to go, so it's time to add in our stingray meat. Look at those beautiful chunks of meat. I'm just going to lay those in our curry sauce, and when we stirring from now on, we're going to be careful not to displace or tear apart our stingray meat. Stingray meat can handle a lot of cooking, so don't worry too much about overcooking it. Alright, 15-20 minutes to go. Alright, our yellow stingray curry is complete. You know that the stingray's cooked when it just starts to fall apart like that. Serve on rice, or in our case, with a cheesy garlic naan. Yummy. Oof, look at that. Unbelievable. A little bit too spicy, but that's my own fault. Yum.